So this is my second video kind of showing art related to my fursona. And the first one was showing how I got to my final ref sheet. These first two images you'll have seen if you watched that video, but I just want to show them quickly as a reminder. So here's the first ever picture I drew of Kioku, and then sort of my rough attempt of a ref sheet within my ability. And then to quickly show you what the final riff sheet looked like again, which was made by Miles08 on Fur Affinity, who is very awesome, and we worked together to make this, like, they worked with me very closely to make it like exactly how I wanted it to be, and it came out amazing. So here's my riff sheet of Kioku, and then that robe that you saw her in the first picture is what I generally draw her in and what I get most artwork in, but I vary it sometimes. So I just wanted to show you some of my art. I'm not a fantastic artist, but it's been fun, and I've done just a lot of silly things to try stuff out. And yeah, so we'll show some of that. Let's see. This is the best piece of her I have. This was all in washi tape, and in this picture it's in a frame, which is what's behind it. But yeah, this was colored in washi tape that was like cut using an X-Acto knife and such, and I really like how this came out. If you want to like see some of the patterns and stuff. So yeah, I'm just really happy with that. So this was sort of her drawn in like a spooky Tim Burton style, and I've done a lot of other things in that style for fun, and I just think it's really cool to see how stuff comes out like that. And then this was a combination of that, but like in a chibi style, so a spooky chibi. That was also fun. These first few are some of my best, so it's you know, maybe I shouldn't have started with the best pieces, but as it goes. This was kind of a colored chibi piece. This was me wanting to draw her in a different outfit, and I also started doing Iaido, which I need to get back into post-pandemic, but I was interested in doing it at that time, and so I kind of ended up putting her in a kind of decorative hakaman-gi, and I think this came out really well. This was mostly watercolor, so yeah, I'm happy with it. If you want to kind of zoom in on like the pattern in the robe, there's that. So yeah. This was for fun after I had been getting her in like more traditional style outfits, because she sort of is really into sort of yokai folklore and history and feels connected to that, like as a four-tailed kitsune. So she likes wearing kind of like older style things, or at least things inspired by older style outfits normally. So I wanted to try something very different. So I was looking at like modern J fashion styles and stuff, and this was when I was first trying to learn about it and see if I could design something in different styles. And this was supposed to be Sweet Lolita, and then showing it to people who actually know about Sweet Lolita, apparently it didn't do the best job. It's still a pretty picture, I think, but it's definitely not Sweet Lolita. It's very kind of over the top for that, and not really the right shape. But there are elements of it that's pretty cool, and it was fun to do, like the all the lace and like the white pen. It's just trying something new. I apparently tried to refine this outfit 2 more times after getting feedback, and I can't find the middle one for the life of me, but this was the final one I did. And I suck at proportions. This wasn't meant to be nearly as chibi as it came out. But apparently this is significantly closer to something that looks like it could be Lolita if the proportions were better. But the proportions here are just horrible, and I know that. I still really like the idea of the design being like kind of dragons hanging out in clouds and reading and drinking tea and things like that. I think that'd be a pretty cute theme, but you know. My ideas for things outstrip my abilities. Oh, this is funny. This was just on a forum challenge where they wanted to see like how well you could represent your character as a stick figure. Anywho, that was just for silly. The only reason I put it there. This is pixel art I did. Using Piskel, I believe is the website. Yeah, that was fun. And then a version of it with her robe. Pretty happy with that. And then one more on the same thing I did significantly earlier. And this one just has a little waving animation. And there's a much simpler pixel. This is Kioku done as kind of a paper doll. I actually make quite a few of these and have kind of modified or gotten more complex with my style of them. And I've done it for people's characters, but lately I've just been doing it for like various animals on my own. And I actually have a video on here about that, but yeah, I've been enjoying doing that a lot. And I thought this one, even though it was one of my early ones, it still came out pretty cute. This was from a forum challenge as well. That was like to make sort of like a menacing looking forum response with your character and their name. So this is her kind of doing the anime glasses glint thing, looking evil. This was also when I was trying to come up with other outfits and robes and things, and also when I was first playing with washi tape. So this was in like brush pen and washi, and even though it's a simple piece, I actually still quite like it. That's weird. I don't know why that did that when I made it larger. But this is there was another there's several yokais I've ran into on for Affinity forums, but I guess I had the idea that Kioku sort of likes to welcome new yokai, and so I was picturing her inviting like the Nekomata to a festival. So this was them like trading festival snacks. And I sent it to them. I don't know. It's somewhat cute. I'm really bad with posing and all kinds of things like that, but it was fun to draw. And then these last things I'm going to show you aren't good, but that's kind of the point. So for fun, I did one of those 10 style challenges just to try different styles, and I'm just going to show it here because it looks better than the pictures I saved. But in general, the pictures really don't look good either way. So here's 10 styles. A bunch of them just didn't work at all, but oh well. I mean, the whole point is to have fun trying them and see if it works. So here's her in Powerpuff Girls style. Sorry, the picture's so blurry, but this is meant to be Adventure Time. And since the female characters in Adventure Time generally have some description and then princess as their name, I have Transforming Fox Princess. This is meant to be Steven Universe style. It didn't work. This is Gravity Falls style. bottom's cut off on here. Why is that? Let me fix that. Boop. There we go. So this is Gravity Falls style. I think it's better than the previous view. This was meant to be Paper Mario. It didn't work. This was supposed to be Okami style. I really like it, even if it's not actually completely correct as Okami style. I have one friend who says they can see how that's something adjacent to it, but Okami used a bunch of different styles, and it really is kind of more precise than what I did, of course. I had another friend who thought this was exceedingly derpy, but whatever. To each their own. I think it looks kind of cool. Even if it didn't get the style quite right. And then this is supposed to be poppin' music. I think it's actually kind of cute. Poppin' music is a fun style. Attempt at Rick and Morty didn't work. Attempt at Zim didn't work. Like the simplified Homestuck style is the last one here, and I guess it worked. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have to show here. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.